Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video, I'm going to talk about moving in silence. So before I get into that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and all of that. And if you're a returning subscriber, hey, how are you? What's poppin'? What's the deal? You feel me? But yeah, I'm just going to be talking in this video. I don't really have like steps, but like we're just going to see what we do. You feel me? So let's just get into the video. Okay, so the one important thing about moving in silence is that it's cool to tell people what you got going on and what your moves are, but it's very important to move in silence because you don't know. As you guys know, like, I'm big on manifesting and speaking everything into existence, but you gotta be careful on who you're telling these things to because people really be preying on your downfall and everything. And that's why it's good to at least talk to one person, or at least like a family member that you like, that you consider really close to you, and just let it be. Like, let all your success make the noise. You don't have to tell everybody what you got going on and all that stuff. Like, if you don't have anybody to talk to about it, just keep it to yourself. And like, just keep it to yourself and let like I said, let all your success make the noise. You don't, like, to my second point, like, you don't have to post everything what you're doing on social media. And I feel like that's a big mistake most people make because, like, you announcing that you're moving in silence is not moving in silence. Like, sorry to break it to you, but y'all being real loud about it. And I feel like, for me, like, I personally just stay to myself all the time. Like, I don't really be telling people what I got going on. If I do, I at least tell like one or two people and then call it a day. If not, then I just be by myself. Like, for an example, like for this YouTube stuff, I didn't tell anybody I was gonna make a YouTube until like I actually put a video out, you know? And I think that's something some people should consider because it's just like, for me, I don't like telling people what I'm doing unless I'm 100% sure that I'm going to get it. Like, let's say if someone was like applying for an apartment and stuff and they're on social media, like, for us, like us humans, like when we get good news, it's hard to not share it with people, you know? So that I understand. But like, if you say like, I applied for this apartment, you didn't get it yet, you're not, you know, you didn't get it yet, you're just saying that you applied for it and stuff like that. And that's a great accomplishment. You accomplished a first step. But why are you posting that? You don't know who's watching your story. You don't know who's preying on your downfall again. Like, someone could watching your story and be like, I hope they don't get it. I hope some happens that she wouldn't be able to do it. And then next thing you know, you get a phone call saying like, sorry, I sold this apartment to someone else, you know? And we don't want that. So that's why, like, for me, when I get good news, I just try not to tell nobody at all unless I'm 100% sure I got it, you know. And I'm not, you guys could watch this video and not listen to anything that I say, but I'm just telling y'all that that's a very important thing to, on moving in silence. Like, you don't need to post everything that you're doing. You don't need to post every blessing that you need because at the end of the day, you only have yourself. You don't know who's watching you. Okay, so the reason why I don't really tell people what I got going on is because people's opinions really affect my mindset and my motivation goes downhill. Like, because I feel like my brain, I don't know if this is for anybody else, but for me, like, when I tell myself this is gonna happen for me, my brain automatically thinks I achieved it, and then like I just become less motivated. And I feel like the quote, nothing is really handed to you, comes into play because when you're not being motivated on reaching your goals and stuff, you don't become like motivated because you already think like it's gonna get handed to you anyways. which is not always the case. You gotta put in work, you know? I feel like people just start screaming scenarios at you and be like, oh, you can't do this because of blah, 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 or like, you can't do this because of X, Y, Z, and it's just sad because people really try to make it seem like what you want to accomplish is such a hard skill, because personally they're only saying that to you is because they can't do it themselves. I personally think that way, but you know, y'all can take it how you take it, but don't quote me on that. But that's just for me. Like, I feel like people just try to say like, oh, you can't do this because of that. It's because they fear so much about their blessings that they don't want it for anybody else. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense in this video. If I'm not, I'm sorry. But like, I hope that you guys understand where I'm coming from, you know? But yeah, this quote I saw, it says, when a tree falls in a forest, it makes a sound. When a seed is planted, it grows in silence. Success is quiet, failure is loud, which is true, because even if I do move in silence and I accomplish something, people be like, why didn't you tell me, you know? And I'm just like, it's no hard feelings. Like, I just wanted to stay to myself for a while before I can even tell anybody, you know? Like I said, I need to be 100% sure that this is going to happen for me, or I'm not telling nobody. Like it says, failure is loud. Failure is loud. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, it's very important to just continue to work on yourself, and believing yourself is key. Like, at the end of the day, you only have yourself. So just make out a plan on what you want to do in life, and at the end of the day, you are your biggest supporter. Like, I know you guys probably heard this a bunch of times, but like, your closest friends are your biggest haters, and the strangers that you meet online are your biggest supporters, and that's just facts. And I can't stress that enough for that. And the biggest importance of moving in silence is that everybody just don't need to know your blessings. No one needs to know. Like, I understand, like I said before, like, it's cool to tell people good news, but you have to kind of protect your energy too, and just kind of put it up to yourself, and believe in yourself that you can do it. Because if you hear other people's opinions, I personally feel like it makes some people less motivated, because hearing other people saying like, you can't do this because of this, and it's just kind of like, you know, we shouldn't live in a life like that. And it's like I said about announcing your moves, don't announce your moves until they see it. Let them wonder what you got going on. Let them figure out how you got where you at today, because, you know, it's because you didn't say every move that you're about to make. Like, announce, like I said before, stop putting everything on social media. Nothing has to be on social media, you know. The three things in your life that should be in silence is your love life, your income, and your next move. And that's just all I gotta say for that. But the moral of the story is, stay to yourself. Everybody doesn't need to know what you got going on for yourself. Being silence is key. Everything is not always for the social medias and stuff like that. And that's one thing that I have to say. I think what I mean about, like, don't tell, for me, what I said about like me not telling people when I'm 100% sure is because even if I am sure about it, I tell them little information. Like, if people say like, what are you doing with your life and stuff like that, I just say I'm just chilling, doing what I gotta do, you know. I don't really say much. Like, so much people can't move in silence because people are so focused on getting congratulated and applauses by people that don't even care about you, that don't even want to see you succeed. Like, that's just me. Like, honestly, that's why people post like, oh, I'm moving in silence, you know, because they want people to tell them, like, what are you doing, you know, to give some people, some person an insight of what they got going on for themselves. Like I said, it's very important to have little bit of information on what you're telling people, you know. But yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I made sense in this video, but I think you guys got like the broad idea about this topic. But yeah, I just wanted to talk to y'all because I feel like, I don't know, I like doing sit down talks, and it seems like you guys really enjoy my sit down talks, so I'm gonna just continue doing that. But if you're new, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and all of that, and don't forget to put the post notification bell on to get notified every time that I post. And yeah, so if you're subscribed, thanks. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, like the video. If you didn't like the video, still like the video, you know, and all that. And we out of here.